Season. Here is the man himself.
Lewis, that was pretty sensational today. In fact, the whole weekend, from the setbacks you had. How does this rank in your performances on a race weekend against adversity, against everything you had?
I don't remember another weekend like this. Maybe when, as I was saying after I got out the car, the last time I remember having something like this was I was in Formula 3 in Bahrain, the first race we had in Bahrain, and McLaren cancelled my contract or ripped up my contract, and I remember like I was racing for my life. I remember that weekend, and I damaged the floor. I started last, and there was a pre-final and final, so I came from 22nd, I think it was, or something like that, to 10th, and then 10th to first. My dad reminded me of that the other day. He says, "Don't worry, just brush it off and move forward." So that's what I did, and I definitely didn't know that I was going to win. Of course, that was always my goal, but yeah, it's quite overwhelming, to be honest. I feel great in my body. I feel great mentally, and I think the fans really made a huge difference this weekend. A lot of British flags here, but the Brazilians have been really spectacular also, so I'm super grateful for that.
I remember you saying in Baku that this is a marathon, not a sprint, on your radio. How much are you galvanising the team? Because it could have been easy for everyone to have their heads down yesterday.
We're all trying to, it's not just me, right? All of us are working hard to stay positive, and even with our setbacks this weekend, this has been such a hard weekend. You know, when we had that, of course, we got the car into a good position, but once we knew that we were going to have the engine penalty, we knew that we'd be starting at least 5 places back, and then with the disqualification for qualifying, I mean, that was devastating for everyone. But all the mechanics, all the engineers, they all stayed focused on doing the job, and I have to say a huge, huge thank you to them, and to all the team back at the factory also I know they're all just sending positivity and keeping their hopes up, and that makes the world of difference.
Finally for me, the move with Max around turn 4 where you both went off and went wide. We know that the FIA looked at it and no investigation, and when they told you that, you said of course on the radio. Just talk me through how you felt about the move and why you felt that in your response.
Well, when I knew when they said they were going to investigate, I just knew that's what the decision they would come to, whether it was right or wrong. I don't know, I didn't let it faze me. I just kept racing.
Did you think it was wrong?
I'm not gonna go into that. I need to go and look back at it. But I mean, it's a racing incident at the end of the day. Probably doesn't really matter. Got the result needed. So yeah.